we serve is living water. Step up to the altar, drink your fill, and here it's always happy hour, and Jesus has paid everybody's bill. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mending, broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you. In here, you won't find perfect people. We're just sinners saved by God's amazing grace. But in here, we'll help you carry your burden. 'Cause out there, we've all been in your place. Here in God's house, shattered lives are mending, broken hearts are replaced with ones brand new. Everything you'll ever need, Jesus has paid for. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you. Here in God's house, it's all waiting for you.
Well, good evening, everyone. First of all, first of all, you're not going mad. It's not Wednesday night, it's Tuesday night. And I know I said on Monday morning, I'll see you all on Wednesday night, but circumstances has it that Shelley is very, very busy lady. Couldn't do her program tonight, so I decided I would step in to do the program tonight and take a wee break tomorrow night, because tomorrow evening being, of course, New Year's Eve. Not that I'm going anywhere or we're going anywhere, but would like to give you all a wee chance, if you need over here in Northern Ireland, to go to a watch night service or to go to your churches, to a prayer meeting or whatever. We'll let you do that. And of course, all our friends over in the States, I'm sure they're very, very busy doing different things. And but lovely to have you with us tonight. I have at the top of my page is the 31st, but we know it's the 30th today. It's Tuesday, so it's still country gospel with the sheriff, of course, and we're delighted to have you with us. We have some great music coming your way, some great singers and great artists as well. And you'll be delighted to know we will be listening, we will be hearing Shelley, but she'll be singing along with her lovely husband, of course, and that's our Kevin in one of our songs tonight. So let's get on with the program. You keep on doing what you do. All I ask you to do is to share the program. Hit the wee share button and share it. Or if you're over there on the YouTube for the first time and you haven't already done it, hit subscribe. We're not asking for money, folks. We've told you this before. You don't pay a penny. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just till you hit subscribe, and it'll let all the folks know that we're on and we're here. And we'll get on with the music. Terry and Deborah Lunar, great singers from the States and good friends of Kevin and Rochelle, are going to start us off with Don't Tell Me He Can't. Listen to the words.
Tell me
wee typewriter. I'd need somebody here to be writing all these names down. You're coming in that quick. As our Jim says, you're keeping me busy and you sure are making me dizzy because I'm watching this screen, and making sure I watch this, that the mic's on. I am indeed. Because, you know, we all make that mistake. We do indeed sometimes. So I'm going to mention the names very, very soon. But before that, we'll do that. We'll just mark that song out and we'll bring you another beautiful piece. What a great way to start the programme off with. Don't tell me that God is not real. Don't tell me that God cannot heal. Because he has proved it in the past that he has healed people from anything that's wrong with them. It's up to him. It's in the Lord's hands, folks. One of our good friends from the States, and I don't pay this gentleman often enough, and I always loved listening in and watching in to his wee live that he used to do from the kitchen of his house. And I think he still does the odd live, but just doesn't suit with me for time, unfortunately. I'm talking about Roger Reister. Or some people call him Roger Rister, but I'm going to call him Roger Reister. So there you go. Here we are with It If That Isn't Love. So there you go. Take it away, Roger.
He left the splendor of heaven, knowing his destiny was the lonely hill of Golgotha, there to lay down his life for me. If that isn't love, the ocean is dry. There's no stars in the sky, and the eagle can't fly. If that isn't love, then heaven's a myth. There's no feeling like this. If that isn't love. Even in death he remembered the thief hanging by his side. He spoke with love and compassion. Then he took him to paradise. If that isn't love, the ocean is dry. at last.
There we are, folks. Not lovely? Lovely piece there from our Roger Reister. And the names are still coming in. I have a page filled already and I haven't even got a chance to say hello to anybody yet. So I'm going to just stop and do that right now and say hello to the first name on my list. And believe it or not, she's a lady from Northern Ireland this time. And it's Helen Lunn. Lovely to see you in, Helen. Followed very closely by our Paddy Santoro from Long Island, New York. Stay warm, stay safe over there, Paddy. Noreen Kirkpatrick is in. Good to see you. And there's A&D's in. Avril and David. Good to see you coming in, folks. And Carl and Davey. Good to see you all coming in. And we popped over to the YouTube and say hello to our faithful viewer and listener and sharer of the programme. That's Violet McMillan. So why not say hello to the sisters as well, Isabel and Edith, and wee Charlotte as well, not forgetting Charlotte, of course. Get back to the names very, very soon. I'm going to bring you a singer called Max Mace. That's the name, folks. That's the names on the playlist, so that's what you got to call it again. Here's one that you certainly will know, one called Peace in the Valley.
Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh yes, well the morning is bright and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as fair as the day. Oh yes, there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh yes, well the beast of the wild shall be led by little child, and I'll be changed, oh changed from this creature that I am. Oh yes, there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me.
Another great singer there for you from the States, I think he is, and that's Max Mace. Don't believe I have ever played that gentleman before, but maybe I have, just don't remember the name. But I do remember these folks, and it's lovely to see Kirsty Gilmore. And Kirsty was saying the other day she wasn't feeling too well. So I hope and pray you're feeling a lot better today or tonight, Kirsty. And Robert Gray's in. Hi, Robert. Lovely to see you. There's Renee Somerville in. Good to see you in, Renee. There's the man himself. Appreciates a bit of good music and a bit of good singing. And that, of course, is our Alan Murphy, PSG. Well, I have a wee announcement to make now before the end of the programme, Alan. So do stay tuned in. Do share the programme, folks, with others and let others be blessed, because we never know that what way people are. It's lonely old time, Christmas time, New Year's time. It's lonely because you have to keep thinking about loved ones just no longer with us. And wouldn't it be nice just to share something with them, just to share a wee word or share a wee message? But better still, just hit the programme, hit the share programme, send it to the folks there that you know that are maybe not on Facebook, but they're maybe watching YouTube or watching WhatsApp or whatever that other is, www.countryandsoutherngospel.com. They can pick it up on that. But do share the programme and do give someone else a blessing as well as yourselves. Also want to say hello to our good friend there, and that's our Vivian, Lady Vivian Forsyth of Bangor. Good to see you in, Vivian. There's the man himself, our Aussie. I only just got a wee clip of you this morning, Aussie. But before I come out tonight, just after 5, I think it was, I put you on again, which I went over onto the YouTube and I found you a programme again and I watched it all over again. And it was absolutely brilliant, of course, great music. And I love the backdrop, Aussie. You know that anyway. I've told you that already. A gentleman's in, Noel Carruthers is in, and thank you for your lovely comments there. Great to see you coming into the programme. Less of the waffling, as I say, I'm going to get on with another great song. It's Woody Wright this time is the singer's name. And here's one called I Want to Live.
Stars, surely you can see them wherever you are. Earthquakes, pestilence, and famine too. There's only one thing I know to do, that's live like Jesus is. Oh, I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is coming. I want to live like Jesus is coming today. In the 24th chapter of Matthew's book, the Lord told us all how the last days would look. Well, friend, if we'll take a look around, it looks a whole lot like today. Right now, I want to live. Live like Jesus. Oh, I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. Yeah, I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. Oh, I want to live like Jesus is coming today. Now, if you're not ready for the end of time, it's bound to be a mighty heavy load on your mind. But not for me, cause when the trumpet blows, glory, hallelujah, I'm ready to go. I want to live like Jesus is. Oh, I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. Yeah, I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is coming. I want to live like Jesus is coming today. Now let's live. I want to live like Jesus is. We gotta live. I want to live like Jesus is coming. I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. Oh, you know I want to live like Jesus is coming today. I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. I want to live. I want to live like Jesus is. You know I want to live like Jesus is coming today. Live like Jesus is coming today. Live like Jesus is coming today. Live like Jesus
There you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was a wee bit different, but just caught a wee comment there coming from a very, very good friend and a gentleman that I appreciate so, so much for sending me over some some fantastic music, but also something he done for me that meant an awful lot to myself and my family. He sent me over a DVD of a Christmas program that I had done back, I think it was 2017, and it was my daughter Tracy was still with us, and she was there in the program, and our wee family was there as well. And that's Vincent Armstrong I'm talking about. You see him in there in the chat room now, and letting us know about Max Mace. The gentleman I don't think I've ever heard tell of, as I said, but there you go. He's a founder member of the Heritage Singers. So thank you very much for your knowledge there, Vincent, and thank you very much for all you've done for us and sending us especially the drives that you send me with all those great songs on and those great programs as well. It just brought back so many lovely, lovely memories, and I just would love to be able to do them again. But every time you sort of put a video up now of a well-known artist, sadly you are given points, as they say, and if you get so many points, you're out. So we're not allowed or not able to play the gospel music videos anymore, because that's how I started off with Country and Southern Gospel, which Gospel Videos from the Net, it was called. And it was a brilliant, brilliant outlet. But I'm so blessed that we've got this music here for you, and so blessed that we still can look back and see some of those videos and listen to. Just was saying to Clifford one night when I listened to all the names that was mentioned and the amount of people that are sadly no longer with us, but they're in glory today. I'm sure that I know for a fact they wouldn't come back and change it, but there's so many names not with us anymore that you hear mentioned on the programs. So let's get on with the music. We'll say hello to a few more people. First of all, Mary Campbell, good to see you in, Mary. I know you're not all in here just to get a mention, because people can see your names, but it's lovely that you've took time to come in, and we just love to take time to say hello to you. So as I say, there's Mary Campbell, there's Joan McWhirters, and good to see you. One of our lady presenters, and that's young Lynette Seaton. I'll say hello to Eric if he's there. Caroline Smith is in, good to see you, and there's Freddie Laverty's in as well. And there's the two young ladies from up the road and around the corner, and that's Yvonne Mitchell is in and Sandra Scott. So it's good to see you coming in, folks, to the programme. So I'll keep on writing here because there's a lot more names that's come in, and we're over the page now. But before that, I told you at the start of the programme that you'd be hearing Sunshine Road. That's Kevin and Rochelle Nelson. So here's a beautiful piece from them now. So beautiful words. So I'm going to say it again. Listen to the words as they bring us Life's Lonely Highway.
There was pain in my eyes. My heart was slowly breaking as I took another hit of speed and drank my whiskey down. I could see my mama cry as I come down off my high. It wasn't an escape, but a prison that I found. I have traveled life's lonely highway. I have slept out in the rain. I've been cold, Lord, I've been hungry. I'll never have to travel that lonely road again. Lived on hell's half acre, down to my rope's end. Spent all my money, I lost every friend. Colored flowers of madness blossomed in my mind, stealing time from heaven ain't been no easy ride. I have traveled life's lonely highway. I have slept out in the rain. I've been cold, Lord, I've been hungry. I'll never have to travel that lonely road again. As I grew older, I've done my time. Jesus picked me up when I reached the end of the line. I have traveled life's lonely highway. I have slept out in the rain. I've been cold, Lord, I've been hungry. I'll never have to travel that lonely road again. No, I'll never have to travel that lonely road again.
Beautiful piece there from our own Kevin, of course, Kevin Nelson and Rochelle. And, you know, it sounds very like a testimony song because I do know a little bit about Kevin's testimony and Kevin's past and what the Lord has took him from. And I'm sure a lot of you out there know the same as well. Now, I did see Dave mention, and he says he really loves that song. Dave, there's every one of their songs, there's a message in them, and we all love them. But I really do think that one there just, it really touches my heartstrings now. I never was one for taking drugs. I never did take drugs. I never smoked a cigarette in my life. But I was too fond of the bottle. But the Lord saved me from that and took me from that, took me away from it. So I can relate to part of the story that Kevin's going through there. But God's a good God, and he brings us from those terrible things. I was going to do a wee back-to-back there, but I want to just say a big welcome to our good friend Dave, of course. And there's another young lady who's in the chat room, and I've missed her coming in for a wee while, and I've been thinking about her quite often. Margaret and I have been talking about her quite often, and that's Kel Greenhill. Good to see you in, Kel, this evening in the programme. Hope and pray you're keeping well, Kel. Noel Murphy's in. Good to see you in, Noel. Another gentleman's in. Good to see you in. That's Harold Duncan. Good to see you in, Harold. Excuse me, from Bluntstown in Florida. It's our Lois. Lois Kirsch is in. Good to see you. There's Bonnie Friedman coming into the chat room. Good to see you in, Bonnie. Nice to have you with us this evening. And Anne and Harry Richmond in. And there's Judy Corners in as well. Good to see you in. And we'll finish off the names this time with Mary Campbell. And we'll just get back to the songs here right now. Here's another lady I haven't played for so long, but it's a lovely message in this song. It's one called I've Got a Bottle. Now, it's not the bottle you're thinking about. Listen as Julie Rees sings it for us right now.
I've got a bottle in heaven, holding every tear that I've shed. Every heartache and every trial is covered in crimson red. On the day of his returning, love that day, enter in my faithful child. I wanna hear him say, with love that day, enter in my faithful child.
Jesus stood among the crowd in Jerusalem that day. He watched the thirsty multitude as they went on their way. He felt their need, he saw their plight, he knew they had no hope in life. So he lifted up his voice to them and I am the light. There are those who grope in sin's despair. They cannot find their way. With thirsty souls and empty hearts, yet they see no need to pray. They search for peace in their own will, yet they all are unfulfilled. But the Savior's cry still rings from Calvary's hill. He said, if you're thirsty, I am the living water. If you are hungry, I am the bread of life. Tired and weary, I will lift your heavy burden. And if you were lost in darkness, I am the light. If you're tired and weary, I will lift your heavy burden. And if you were lost in darkness, if you're groping in the darkness, if you were lost in darkness, I am the light.
There you are, Vivian. A wee back to back for you there. What a beautiful piece that is. The Morgans with If You Are Thirsty. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful words in that particular song as well. Julie Rees was before that, of course, with I've Got a Bottle Up in Heaven. And I want to say hello to Roger and Lorna Boyce. Good to see you coming in, folks. Good friends of mine. There's Rhonda Bowman is in. Joan Garrett is in. My daughter from another mother is in, and that's our Vanessa. Say hello to our Brendan as well, if you would. We'll turn the page over and we'll say hello to a few more people very soon. I want to bring you, this is a lovely piece of singing here, a lovely group. And I have an awful notion that Jonathan, excuse me, I can't even remember his name, Jonathan Bond. I think, oh goodness, that's terrible, the name's away of it. But the voices are so familiar, and it's entitled, the group's entitled Young Harmony. But do listen, and you can decide if you recognise any of the voices, because it's a beautiful piece it is, called All He's Done for Me or for You.
Someone laugh and say, I don't understand why that man over there carries on. So the next time that you go to church and the worship begins, I hope you know it's not just a show to entertain our friends. We're just people who know where we'd be if Jesus hadn't come in. You would understand more if you've seen where we are. Then look at where we've been. You don't know all He's done for me. Oh no, you don't know how many times His love has rescued me. He took my life, I thought I'd destroy, filled it full of peace and joy. You don't know all He's done for me. Oh, I wish you knew all He's done for me. What the Lord has done for me.
A beautiful song, beautiful singers. And there's a Jonathan Bond I was thinking about. He's not credited to that song, but I don't know. It's fantastic singing. I love the song. Really, really love it. I'm going to say hello to a few more friends in a minute or two before I go any further. But I just want to bring you this next song first, and then I will say hello to a few of our friends. Beautiful, beautiful family of singers. I played them not so very long ago, and they're called the Sons Family. And they're going to sing a beautiful, beautiful piece for us right now. One called Someday.
I've heard many stories of a land so bright and fair, a city that no other could ever compare. They say they want to go there and see their brand new home, that mansion over yonder where
that's something to look forward to. As I've said before, loved ones that have gone before us, gone on before us, and gone to glory, that they knew and loved the Lord as their Saviour. What a wonderful reunion that's going to be someday when we meet them all again in heaven. How sad that would be, folks, if you left it too late. You know, there's a great song out there, it's One Day Too Late it's called, and I will play it on the programme sometime again, but it's a wonderful, wonderful piece. The last piece, I'm not bringing you the last piece now, so don't be going worrying about it, but the last piece means an awful lot to me, and in fact it meant an awful lot to my daughter Tracy. She loved the words of it and loved listening to it. It just so happens that I happened to record it. I'm not singing it tonight. A far better singer is singing it for you tonight at the end of the programme. So do stay with us and be blessed by that singer and song. I want to say hello to another great singer. You all know how much I think of her, and I've played her on most of my programmes. She's not in the playlist tonight. Her name is Cindy Reynolds. So delighted to having you in, Cindy, and a very happy new year to yourself and to your lovely husband as well. I'm going to have a stab at this gentleman's name. It's Anthony. I'll just call it Anthony, and he's from Kenya. You're very welcome to the programme this evening, sir, and every blessings to you. Gloria Miller-Green is in. Good to see you in, Gloria. I have your name in the list here. Jenny Robinson is in. Good to see you in, Jenny. And my good friend from Marion in Arkansas, and that's our Dale Gilmer's in. That's Brenda McNaughton's in. Good to see you. McNaughter's in. Good to see you coming in. And there's names coming in there, folks, and I've just run out of space here, so it's great to see so many people coming in. I want to say a big shout out and a big welcome over to our friends on the YouTube. There's over 20 people there on the YouTube that just don't want to be names mentioned or just like to listen in and tune in and be blessed by the music that they're watching and listening to. And you're very welcome to the programme. Also very welcome to the programme with the folks that will be playing catch up in the days and weeks to come. We'll put it up again for you there, all the W's, www.countryandsoutherngospel.com. And of course, like I done today, I watched the rest of Jim Lyons' programme on the YouTube and the rest of all of Aussie's on the YouTube today as well. So let's bring you our next song and next singer. It's one probably you have heard before, the song. No, sorry, the singer. You most definitely have heard this song before many times. In fact, I think maybe did Jim play it either yesterday or today. I'm talking about Jim Lyon. Tony Booth is the name of the singer. And the song is a beautiful piece. It's one called The Old Rugged Cross.
On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To that old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. And I'll cherish
my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Lovely version of that there from Tony Booth is the singer, and of course a very, very familiar piece, you know, you've heard in many different places, and I love the words of it, the old rugged cross. So there's no more names in my wee book at the moment. If anyone comes up, I'll say hello to them as we bring you our second last piece. Now this was put in the playlist maybe a week ago or so, and it just so happens I was listening to the boss man Clifford the other, I can't even, you know, the times go that, I think it was Friday night's programme, and he was doing covering for Jim, you know, I'm going to say that and I'm probably going to make a mistake. It was covering anyway, but I can't remember, I think it was Friday nights. The days, I'm all through myself with days like everybody else, I'm sure. But he played this particular song, but I would never take the song out. And I don't think it was maybe the same singers, but I would never take the song out of the playlist because someone maybe will hear tonight that wasn't in the programme the other night, or vice versa. The group's called Upper Room Experience. It's not a powerful title for a group. And the song's called Jesus Walked Through the Wall.
The disciples were sitting in a room once that day. They were crying because their precious Lord had gone away. Mary said she'd seen him and he'd be back again someday, they'd see. But Thomas said, until I see the nail prints in his hands, I'll not believe. Then Jesus walked through the wall. He showed his nail-scarred hands and said, I took these nails for one and all. And then he opened up his robe. He said, Thomas, take a good look at my side. And thrust your hand down in the wound, so you will know it was for you I died. Doubting Thomas fell on his knees and said, my Lord, my God, please forgive me. I know you are Jehovah from above. Jesus said, you have believed because you saw the nail scars in my flesh. But happy are the ones who have not seen and yet believe, they love me best. Then Jesus walked through the wall. He showed his nail-scarred hands and said, I took these nails for one and all. And then he opened up his robe. He said, Thomas, take a good look at my side. And thrust your hand down in the wound, so you will know it was for you I died. And I had built a wall, a solid wall of sin and unbelief, and the knowledge that I once knew him added to my grief.
against the wall.
Then Jesus walked through the wall. He showed his nail-scarred hands and said, I took these nails for one and all. And then he opened up his robe. He said, Thomas, take a good look at my side. And thrust your hand down in the wound, so you will know it was for you I died. Then Jesus walked through the wall. He showed his nail-scarred hands and said, I took these nails for one and all. And then he opened up his robe. He said, Thomas, take a good look at my side. And thrust your hand down in the wound, so you will know it was for you I died. And thrust your hand down in the wound, so you will know it was for you I died.
Well, with another play, of course, Jesus walked through the wall. Never heard it before till they heard it the other night. Clifford playing it. And there you're hearing it again. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay, with one we ad, just we're going to bring it to you right now. Just it'll be the last time that I'll be announcing it this year. And we'll go ahead and do it right now. It's on your screens. The Gospel Music Club from Northern Ireland here. And it's on Friday, the 2nd of January, which is this coming Friday. Ballyhinch Baptist Church is the venue. BT 248BL. The time is 7 to 10 p.m. Now, with the amount of artists taking part there, I don't know whether we'll finish for 10 or not, but I'm sure you'll have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed time. So many great artists and great friends. I see our Vivian and, of course, Nell at the bottom here. And there's a lot of other great, great singers. We have played them this week on the programmes as well, coming your way. It's called The Homecoming. So there we go, a lot of great singers. There's also choir practice starting at 6:15, and new members are very welcome to build up the numbers there, folks. Do attend if you can at all. And we'll just put this wee screen back up again. There's the man himself. I just see him coming in again, Alan Murphy. That's, of course, the organiser of it. Bring a few shillings with you, a few pound with you, and just pop it into the wee box on the way through. It helps them keep the thing going there, and you get a wee cup of tea and everything else, and you'll be well blessed and well looked after. Now, before I go any further, I just want to thank you, everyone, both on Facebook, YouTube, and watching later on the website. I want to thank you all very much for making me part of your family. In fact, making us as Country and Southern Gospel part of your family and friends. We've made a lot of new friends and new family this year. We've lost a lot of dear loved ones and friends through the year. But the Lord knows, and He'll supply our needs. And we ask you to have a blessed and healthy and a happy new year to you all, from both myself, the Sheriff here of Tandragee, that's Jim Brown, and of course of Margaret, my partner, and all the family and friends, Clifford and Christine, and all the rest of the team. And Alfie, he has just left the building, so that's our wee dog here, our wee dog that we're keeping. Alfie's a great wee article, you know, and he's been about from as long as I've been here, a long, long time before that even. So we're going to finish the programme off with this beautiful piece. I had looked at playing Old Lang Syne, but it meant nothing to me when I looked at it and listened to it. I listened to different performances of it. I listened to the pipes, which I love, but this one means an awful lot to me, and I hope and pray someone out there gets a blessing from it tonight, to the words of it. Forget about the singer. The singer is fantastic. His name is Walt Mills. We all know how good Walt Mills is, and the singers are backing him, and the music that's backing him is fantastic. But sit back, relax, Jeremy Williams. Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you coming in. Just catching on names that I maybe have missed coming through the programme. So sit back, relax, and listen to the words of this particular song. Tell others about the programme. Tell others about the different programmes that's coming from Country and Southern Gospel. Tomorrow being Wednesday, there's a few changes probably in the midst, but just keep watching on our Facebook page and you'll see. I'll be back with you, God willing, on the Monday, which is the 5th of January 2026, a whole new year. So here we go with this beautiful piece to close with. It's one called The Altar. Written and performed one time by Ray Boltz and many, many other great singers as well. But here's Walt Mills with The Altar. God bless you all. Have a beautiful, peaceful and healthy new year.
Just as I am without one plea, but that thy blood was shed for me, and that thou bidst me come to thee, O Lamb of God, I come, I come.
The service is nearing an end. The choir is singing just as I am. And now as the old song is played, people at the altar are kneeling down to pray. Some are finding mercy, forgiveness for their sin. Some are fighting battles and they're struggling to win. The time has come to give them to the Lord. That's what this altar is for. That's what this altar is for. You don't have to carry those burdens anymore. There's a light in the darkness. There's a love that's true. And Jesus is waiting, friend. He's waiting here for you. Come quickly now, before they close the door. That's what this altar is for. A father is praying with his son, and a mother kneels beside them, thanking God they've come. And an old man is standing there in tears, giving up a part of him that he's held back for years. Hearts are being broken and lives are being changed, and those who call upon him now will never be the same. The time has come to give in to the Lord. That's what this altar is for. That's what this altar is for. You don't have to carry those burdens anymore. There's a light in the darkness. There's a love that's true. And Jesus is waiting, friend. He's waiting here for you. Come quickly now, before they close the door. And you can give your burdens to That's what this altar is for. That's what this altar is for.